Guys, want to know if Carolina EDC is in the title video. We have another suppressor. Now this is from the guys at Ridgeback Defense. Now I was very excited about this suppressor here. They did not send this, so I want to say that clearly. So this is a 5.56 dedicated can, more like a 3D printed Inconel type suppressor. It does come with a plan B, which I really like already, and I got everything plan B. I think this is the Comstock Armory Plan B suppressor mount here, adapter, whatever you want to call it. But again, this is going to be kind of a low back pressure type can, 5.56 K can version. They do have other version available. They just came out with a new one, which I hope I get one day. But other than that, I'm very excited with this suppressor just to see how well it performs. And we're going to shoot it on my 3 rifles that I have available. And again, it's going to be from starting a 10.5 inch, 11.5 inch, or 12.5 inch might be, and also a 13.9 inch barrel. Now I don't have any 16-inch barrel right now with me, but I wanted to try it on the shorter versions type pistols or ARs that I have, and that way get a good idea how well it performs. We are going to be running just standard full metal jacket 5.56. But anyways, let's go to the table and give you all the specs and everything about this can, and then start shooting. So stand by. Alright guys, let's talk about some specs with the RHINO X from Ridgeback Defense. And again, this is one of the cans that I've been waiting to get my hands on and see how well it performs. I've seen videos on and everything, and hopefully it performs like I said. Now this is meant for extreme you know, durability, which is the X stands for. So it's going to be high heat tolerance. It's going to be you know, for full auto performance. Overall, it's supposed to be a great can, duty, service, whatever you want to call it. But you know, it's supposed to reduce this the tone to 136 decibel, which is pretty close to the safe here. You know, supposed to be best in its class of flash reduction. You know, it's supposed to be running great on anything from 10.3 inches to 16-inch barrel, which we'll you know, test that out here in a second. We got, you know, a couple barrel lengths and everything we're gonna shoot through. But again, it's going to be Inconel titanium. Now you can get this in the black, FDE, and raw material. Again, this is 3D printed, so it's going to be a great. We are going to be using a Plan B adapter, which that's why you know, it comes with anyways. So that's a good thing. You can choose, if I'm not mistaken, what mount you wanted to go with this. They also have the muzzle devices if you need a muzzle device or anything like that as well. Again, this is going to be a 5.56 caliber. Length of this is 5 inches, and diameter is 1.625 inches with the material of Inconel. Weighing at 12.5. It's not too heavy and not too light, but it's just perfect. You know, weight, and it's going to be durable. Again, it's like a cake can. Excuse me, and it's supposed to have low back pressure. Again, we're going to test that out as well, different barrel length and everything. Full auto rated, you know, with they shot it with 6 max in under a minute. And barrel compatibility is 10.3 inches in and up, which will have that as well. Muzzle device compatibility, now that's going to vary on what muzzle device you have, but the max depth is going to be 1.7 inches. Longer muzzle devices may negatively enhance performance, so make sure to check that out if you have something that's longer than 1.7 inches, and you know, it will not fit in there as well. I definitely would like to try more of their cans. They have various cans as well. Of course, they have the what is it called, the RHINO X, which is their more of a full-size can, you know, and they have also other ones as well. They got a new one that's called RHINO X. It's very limited K, and they have some other ones like the Sahara 300. Very affordable cans in my opinion for what they are. Now the K is going to be about the mid-tier price, and again the longer ones is going to be close to the 9 price as well. So all Inconel 3D printed, and again they look great and everything, and I really, again, looking forward to what this can looks not looks but performs. So as you can see, the holes right there in the front is going to reduce the low back pressure. This printed flash hider supposed to help with the flash and everything as well. I just like the look of it, and FDE looks great the rifles as well. So let's go ahead and mount the Plan B on this. We're gonna try to get it locked in there. And again, there's a look inside of the 3D print. Again, 3D print has come a long ways, and they just come out with some great baffle designs, I guess you can call it, what it's gonna help with noise reduction and gas mitigation as well to the face. But again, only will tell until we shoot it and see how well it does. So all right, let's go ahead and load up and see how well it does. Stand by. All right, guys, let's go ahead and shoot one round just to get a base idea what this 10.5 inch. Now this is my Silverline SBR rifle 5.56. Again, 10.5 inch barrel, nothing too fancy. We're gonna put one round of 5.56 down range and then start using the RHINO X. All right, let's one round. All right, let's go ahead and put the can on. And again, guys, let's try to do this off camera because again, even though they say YouTube allows us to do this, still don't think it's want to play it safe, I guess you can say. All right, let's go ahead. All right, this is what it looks like. It looks real nice with this color scheme, the FD, the OD green. It just looks awesome in this 10.5 inch. All right, let's go ahead and put one around down range. See what it sounds like. Oh wow, that is slightly sounds a lot quieter. All right, so let's go ahead and put one more rounds. Man, that sounds pretty good on a 10.5 inch. It is still a little loud. Sorry guys, the wind's blowing. Beautiful day today, kind of in the 70s for February, middle February. But anyways, it does sound good. It's still got a pop loud noise. Most of them downrange, but still with ear protection just to be safe. That way you don't have that ringing. But I don't have any ring in my ears. Let's put some more rounds. Yeah, I will not shoot this all day, but in quick scenario, fast, whatever it may take, just a few rounds, it'll be okay. All right, as far as the gas mitigation, I'm getting a little bit of gas. Now this has adjustable gas flat that can be mitigated a little more. Let's go ahead and dump the rest. And we're out. All right, so a good start. 10.5 inch on AR, 5.56 full metal jacket. Sounds pretty darn good. All right, let's move up, let it cool off a little bit, and then move to the other rifle. Stand by. All right, guys, this is my recently built, I guess you can say. This is one of my builds here that I've done in the past, converted to SBR. This is running the, I want to say 12.5 inch barrel. It's been a while since I built this, but I did some upgrades. I did put a, I think this already got adjustable gas block. Yep, this got the adjustable gas block already. But yeah, this is just recently SBR. So anyways, running the RHINO X here. Let's go ahead and put some rounds on this bad boy here. All right, here we go. That sounds pretty good too. All right, let's take one ear off. Sorry if I hit my mic. All right. All right, that's still kind of loud. We're not running all day, that's for sure, without ears. It is got the popping noise, but it's slightly louder than my 10.5 inch, which is interesting. Kind of, a buck. Kind of interested there. Let's go ahead and put some more rounds down. Yeah, I definitely will not shoot that all day long. Now, as far as gas mitigation, that's still, again, about the same. Again, this got adjustable gas block. That's going to be adjusted for that. I can always turn it down. But other than that, let's go ahead and dump it. Yep. Malfunction. That's something that needs to be also tuning. That's the last round. Anyways. But anyways, as far as the gas and sound mitigation, pretty similar to the 10.5 inch. Now, let's go ahead and step it up to 13.9 inch barrel, which is basically you know, 14 inches, whatever. But let's this cool off a little bit and swap it to the other one. Stand by. All right, guys, this is my 13.9. I did clean it up a little bit. My last video I did a review on this on my build. Changed the optic as well to the AMC UE1 Vortex, which is was my other one. So looks a lot better on this one, but this is again SBR, so don't worry. And yeah, that's pretty much simple. I like the Geissele handrail there, which is again, you can get it right here. So check those guys out. Appreciate those guys. More to come for those. New affiliated link in the campsite. So all right, let's see what this sound. 13.9 with the RHINO X. All right. Huh. That definitely sound a little bit more quieter in my opinion. All right, let's shoot without ear. See what it sounds like. Okay, it's hard to really tell, guys. Sorry, the wind's blowing again. Hopefully the camera doesn't fall. But it is a little bit, slightly, the tone is a little different. It don't have to have that real pop noise sound from the other ones. So the tone is a little bit different. Hopefully this camera don't fall. Let's go ahead and shoot the rest of it. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Still has a little loud noise to it. I mean, my ear's not ringing. But as far as shooting it all day long, yeah, I still will not do it. But it sounds a little bit quieter. Let me compare it to the, I don't know how many rounds I got left in here. Got a few rounds left. Compared to the CMMG, stand by. Now, of course, they're not the same barrel length, but it's pretty close. This is a 12.5 inch, 13.9. Let's go ahead. With the CMMG K, this is the K version. So dedicated 5.56, just a standard can. Oh yeah, that one's slightly louder. Let's see if I can do this with two hands. All right, oh yeah. All right. All right, here we go. All right, RHINO X. CMMG. Yeah, CMMG is a little loud. Of course, it's not a low back pressure can either. All right, RHINO X. CMMG. Yep. Put this one safe. Definitely the CMMG is a little bit louder for sure, but this one is slightly quieter. And on this rifle, I did put a adjustable gas block on this. Did swap it out finally so I can, you know, mitigate the gas. But this one, it's not as gassy as the other ones. I guess I need to adjust the gas on that one, but this one must be adjusted close enough to where it needs to be. Just need to play with it. But other than that, yeah, this one's quieter for sure. Especially on the, let's see, one more. Yeah. So again, it's not really apples to apples comparison. Hopefully I can talk words today. So again, the RHINO X is more of a low back pressure because of the, you know, small vent holes right there. As you can see, the carbon coming out. That's what releases some of the gas from coming back. It's not a flow through type, but it's a low back pressure. Where the CMMG is just your standard baffle welded solid can. No low back, no everything. It's just a hard can. But as far as the weight goes, of course, this CMMG could be probably slightly a little bit heavier than the RHINO X, of course. I wish I had another flow through or low back pressure, I would say. K can 5.56. Try to see if I can get another one. I want to get the Exigent can. I think they have a K can version. I would love to get one of those compared to this one, of course, and see how it does. But other than that, yeah, the RHINO X, I like it. I think it sounds better on a 13.9. So I say from 12.5-inch barrel on up, it's definitely going to perform. It's going to be a K can, so if you're running on a 16-inch barrel, it's not going to stick out way out there, so that's a good thing. And of course, it'll sound great on a 16-inch. I wish I would have brought my 16-inch barrel rifle here, but other than that, again, 13.9, 12.5, it does great. And definitely quieter than your standard, you know, can, of course, your dedicated cans, that your standard can, baffles, whatever. Definitely quieter, which is good. And again, low back pressure, so you don't get all the gas. So anyways, let's load up some more mags and continue shooting. Stand by. All right, guys, what do I think about the RHINO X from Ridgeback Defense? I think it's a great can. Again, if you got a shorty or just want a more of a short can for your 5.56 rifles, especially your 16-inch. Now again, 13.9 is probably the perfect length for this type of can, so that way you can still have a short, compact type rifle. In my opinion, it's gonna be a great can. Again, depending on how much you use your rifle or for extended period of time, I still suggest wearing Ear Pro with 5.56. It's just the nature of the beast of the round. It's just hard to really quiet down that loud noise, popping noise that it has, you know. But using a can, it can also mitigate that sound a little bit, as well reduce back pressure if you have an adjustable gas block. Again, you got to tune it to whatever system you have it, and also recoil. Also mitigates recoil when it comes to 5.56. Even though it doesn't have a lot of recoil, it just makes it more pleasant shooting rifle. Again, that's just part of whatever system you may have. But on my 13.9, I think this can will live great on here, and it does well. Again, it comes with the Plant B. If you choose to do that, you can use also your whatever, you know, hub mount you decide to QD mount that you prefer the most. You can do so. With that, it's, you know, it's got the standard threads for your hub mount, the 1.3745, whatever it's called. You know, your universal standard type, you know, mount that you can do with that. But other than that, you know, I still like it. It does real well. You know, I was expecting more, but it does the job real well for a small can at that. For what it is, I think it's a great can. It's priced reasonable, just like any other can out there, K cans. But again, you have the low back pressure technology, as well as a lighter can, 3D printed. And you can get it in two different colors, black and FDE, which FDE looks cool. Again, that's whatever you prefer. But other than that, I'm really pleased with it. I like it. Make sure to check those guys out. Hopefully to get the Exigent you know, can to compare to this one. I think they're pretty similar in size and whatever, but I think they're a little bit more different as far as technology goes, but pretty close to each other. So hopefully I can get one of them to compare with this one. So that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know if you have any experience with Ridgeback Defense. I think it's a newest company, been out for a couple of years, I think now, and I think they're doing some great stuff over there. Again, they have another can that's very just a limited run, I guess, with another content creator, the Rody J6 or Rody 6J or something like that. I can't remember the name of it, but it's a smaller can, dedicated 5.56 as well. Really like to get one of those as well, just to compare with this one, just to see how well it performs. And plus, it's performed well with short barrel rifles. But other than that, this one does real well as what it is. Again, depending on what system you use it, that's going to vary in sound and all that good stuff. So that's pretty much it, guys. Comment down below if you have any experience with the Ridgeback Defense or any other similar cans like this. What is your preferred K can with the low back pressure? Of course, 3D printed. What is your favorite? Which one does the best? Follow me on all social medias like Instagram. That's where I'm posting stuff like this or anything that I'm reviewing at that time, and also deals, discount codes, all kind of different things. There's my campsite link in my bio where you can check all that out as well, and check these guys out. I think I have them on there. But check those guys out as well, and I think you can save some money if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. But anyway, check the links as well. That helps me out, continue bring more content to you guys. And the best way to support me again is by subscribing, liking, sharing the video. As well, there is a thank you or a join button. That just helped me as usual, but you don't have to do that. Just subscribe. That really helps me a lot. So I'm trying to get to 20,000. Please, guys, get me to 20,000 before beginning of the summer this year, 2026. That will really help me a lot. So please do that. And as usual, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.